Those days. I remember those days.
Hello, Vinyl Community. This is Tommy, and welcome to another musical adventure. Now, it's been a while since we've been on an adventure, and I want to apologize to you guys because it's just, I don't know what it has been. It's a new year, new job, lots of things going on in my personal life, but it's interfered with this. And one of the main things is I've just, frankly, just been sick a little bit, and I just didn't want to be on camera hacking and coughing. Now, I've got a couple of ideas for videos, and so there is going to be some content coming your way, maybe a little more frequently. Last year, I was pretty regular with my content, and then this year I started off like, we're going to be even more regular, and then nothing. So I apologize for that, but I hope that the old phrase quality over quantity applies here. I don't know, but I thought I would do a video today based on a conversation that I had recently with some friends of mine, and it was concerning 90s music. And this isn't a 90s music video, funny enough, but this got me to thinking about something, and I thought, you know what, this would make a great video. So I'm going to do a video today. It's going to be a Give Me 5. Give me 5. And give me 5 what? Give me 5 nasty guitar tones. I am a huge fan of really just dirty, nasty guitar. And I'm going to give 5 examples, and some of these artists probably define the genre. But I'm going to give 5, and hopefully my 5 kind of sets the pace, sets the tone, if you will, for you to respond. And hey, look, if you do respond to this Give Me 5, put it in the comment section down there. Let me know that you did a video. Hopefully some of you will be inspired to do a video, but I want 5 nasty, terrible, I say terrible. I don't know that you can say terrible. I mean, some people might find these tones terrible. I absolutely love these songs. I love the guitar tone on these songs. So let's start off, and I think you'll see kind of as I start, as we set the pace. The first thing I'm going to talk about is Uncle Neil Young, Cinnamon Girl. Yeah, I mean, Neil Young, kind of the father of grunge guitar, or grunge. And I mean, come on, man, that looks like a 1995 album, for crying out loud, with the flannel. And anyway, Neil Young, everybody knows This Is Nowhere with Crazy Horse, but Cinnamon Girl, the lead-off track, I mean, the guitar solo is pretty much one note, but at the end of the song, and I've always been fascinated when the song ends, Neil's guitar just kind of keeps going for a second there. It's like he just can't stop, and it's just this really growly, just awesome sound, and I love it. I just crank it up and like just let my ears just soak that in. So there is the first example, Cinnamon Girl. Now the next one is another artist that probably like immediately popped to mind, and so I'm going to give an example. Jack White. Yeah, he's kind of like, that's his whole thing, guitar tone. This is the album Boarding House Reach. This is the vault version of the album, so it looks a little different if you've got this and you're going, wait a minute, my Boarding House Reach doesn't look like that. Well, the cover's different, but the song that I picked from this album is Over and Over and Over. Now there's several Jack White songs, White Stripes songs, that definitely fall into the category of what I'm hinting at. It's one of the reasons I love Jack White so much. I just love when he just gets really stupid on the guitar, and just the tone is amazing. But Over and Over and Over is the song that I picked from that. Now the next couple I'm going to use are CDs, because I don't have them on vinyl. I started going, I don't have these on vinyl. But the next one is Pearl Jam. This is the album Versus, their second album, produced by Brendan O'Brien, and I picked the lead-off track, Go. This album is really just aggressive. It's very just live sounding. It's punchy, but that track, the lead-off track, Go, is just guitar, just in your face, all over. Absolutely awesome. The next one, funny enough, I didn't really plan this when I grabbed these, but these are all 90s albums. So maybe this is my love letter to the 90s after all. I don't know. But the next one is one of my favorite guitar groups, and it's funny, I don't think people really recognize them as a guitar group, even though they've made some incredible guitar albums. This is also their second album. This is Radiohead, The Bends, and I picked the song Just. I loved this album back when I was in college, and that track, Just, is just, to me, just the guitar on it's just incredible. Like I said, nasty guitar tone all over it. This is the album with Fake Plastic Trees. High and Dry is on this album. This is right before OK Computer, which I think most people consider to be the Radiohead album, and particularly the Radiohead album of the 90s. But I love The Bends, and I think this is an awesome guitar album, and the song Just is an awesome song. And the last pick, Gimme 5, my fifth and final pick, is another one that immediately came to mind when I started thinking about nasty guitar tone. As a matter of fact, so much so, this is the track that I sent my friends as like, this is the guitar tone that I'm talking about. And it's my band, REM, who I've talked about quite a bit on this channel, but I've given them enough of a moratorium, I think I can bring them up. This is the album Monster. Again, this is the 25th anniversary edition of Monster, so it may look a little different. The original was more of an orange cover, but the song I picked off of this album was Circus Envy. Now, I'm talking about the original album. There is the remixed album that came out for the 25th anniversary. The guitar tone still... The thing about Monster is this album for REM was just... it was a departure because they had done actually departures on the next album, New Adventures. I digress. No. But this album was really a shock for a lot of people because they had done, Losing My Religion. They had built this audience as sort of this folk rock alternative college band. And then in 1995, they came out with this album, and Peter Buck discovered the Big Muff distortion pedal for his guitar and just went all in. This is probably the grungiest of their albums. And people are really mixed about Monster. REM fans are. There are people that love it, like myself. I absolutely love this album, always have. And there are people that just, when they heard it, they couldn't stand it. As a matter of fact, there was a joke going around that this is a very common record to find, like in the used bin, that people really dumped this record and dumped on it. But it was supported by a huge tour, world tour, and the last major tour that the four-piece version of the band would take. But yeah, big guitar sound kind of defines that album. But nasty guitar sound. That's what I'm looking for. Nasty guitar tone. I'm not talking about just distorted guitars. I'm talking about just that where they go that extra mile, where it sounds like the speakers are burning, that it's really just, it growls and snarls. Circus Envy, if you really, Cinnamon Girl was my lead off because, Neil Young, I think, kind of fathered a lot of that sort of fuzzy guitar. But Circus Envy really kind of defines it. As a matter of fact, I think the guitar tone just is the bed of that, and it's not even really anything melodic. It's just a sound, and the song is just growling the whole time underneath the riff. There are a lot more examples, so I've left the floor open for you guys to get involved in this video. Give me 5 nasty guitar tone songs. So go ahead, let me see what you got. If you're not going to make a video, I wish you would, but if you're not going to make a video, just, you can comment. But I encourage you, if you've got a channel, make a video. Let's see what you got. And while you're at it, just allude to my channel, send some people my way. If you haven't done it, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Nasty guitar tones, let's see it. Give me 5. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.